Alright, everybody. I'm starting this one off just a little different than I have everything else. I haven't really gotten any feedback on the Barbarian, so due to the massive lack of feedback on the Barbarian, I haven't really gotten any likes on it. I haven't really gotten any views on the Barbarian. We are still going to do the Barbarian because there are going to be people eventually that want to see this kind of stuff, and I'm going to give it to them. Barbarians are pretty self-explanatory. I've never really played a Barbarian in the past, so it's a learning curve for me, just the same as the Sorcerer is a learning curve for me as well. So those two are definitely a hard learning curve for me, and we're going to figure out together what's on paper and may look good or may not look good, if it does actually work well, whether it doesn't sound good or not, or whether it sounds good or not. So, the Barbarian, Vikingo. We are going to, obviously we didn't get that far.
Shelter before I freeze.
Obviously we didn't get far enough with the Barbarian for the game to allow us to actually go through with putting us in the town. So we are going to utilize that a little bit to our advantage and build some fury up before we get out and about. So we are still level 1 as well. I had the same problem with the druid because they were such extensive class overviews in that first episode that I just did not have enough time to cover all of it and get the town to hit the mark
Everywhere.
where it allowed me to get in here and get this done. So because I ran out of time with those, I didn't get the checkpoint.
I'll explain.
So we gotta do the checkpoint, and then we'll be able to dive right into it.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north.
So
That
I'm gonna cut
poor
this
monk
part
back
out.
there
I'll
must
see you
have
guys
gone
back in a minute.
inside.
Stop! Look and listen. We're back. I know it was like a second for you guys, but like, I just understand that it was not a second for me. Okay? So, alright, so we hit level 2. We can't get that just yet. So, we need to get stunned enemy, and what is this? Next bash will stun. And when you damage a stunned enemy, you get 10% of your life back. That's Fortify. Double when using a two-handed, so it would be 20%. Yeah, let's go with that. 2, 3, 4. Damn. I had hopes for that. Just smacking them all the way around. Alright, so I think we had determined in the first video that Bash was one of the better ones to go with because it does provide that stun. Well, the lunge is nice with a lucky chance hit of 50%, generate fury of 9. This is a lucky chance of 50 with a generate of 10. Damage is 11 to 13. This is 11 to 13 as well. This also enables a stun. This is a lucky chance of 30 with a generate of 4. 5 to 7 with each pair of hits. If Frenzy hits an enemy, Its attack speed is increased by 20 for 3 seconds up to 60. Let's see, that would be nice, except I don't see it being super beneficial per se. Because it's not a channel, so it's not like you just hold it down and consistently... I mean, I guess you could, but... I don't know. And then you have Flay, which is a lucky chance of 50 with a generator of 9. And that does bleeding damage. So stun versus bleed. And that bleed could come in play a lot later, or you could just start with Rend. I mean, technically 3 hits from Bash will give you about 3 hits. About 4 hits, really. Technically it is 4 hits, but 3 hits approximately would give you all the fury you need for Rend. But I also see people doing a whirlwind build, and we're going to get into all that in just a little bit. Because, like, again, it is a complex class. We may not even get to Kyovashad in this video just for, you know, going over those simple things there. Gloves, axe. We should be slashing, I'm guessing. Two-handed slashing. What is this? Two-handed slashing. Okay, so in comparison to that, I lose crit strike damage, but I get increased to healthy. It's just not going to matter because right now I have bludgeon versus slash, and I don't have a dual wield either, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess that can just stay there for now. Until I am able to make an educated guess on if I need that extra. I don't like that. Okay. So first thing is we're gonna go with Whirlwind and see how that works for us. Of course it is. And that uses... It is very effective. It's kind of slow, but I know you can speed it up in the future. But that seemed... oof. So we're gonna do that and go to Hammer of the Ancients and see how Hammer of the Ancients works against enemies. Pretty effective, actually. To a concentrated area, which is again bludgeoning. Okay, and this is just a two-handed weapon. Alright, let's try that one. Gotta do some building first. Holy dog shit. Okay, okay, I see you. Refund. Let's go with that double swing. Let's see what that double swing does. Yeah, I don't like that at all, actually. I don't mean to be that guy, but I did not like that at all. Let's see how Ren performs for us then. Okay. So, I've got to say Whirlwind or Rend. Or Hammer of the Ancients. or upheaval. Alright, so let's look at this. So the Fury cost is 40, 35, 25 channel, and 35. So that's got the most Fury cost. Lucky hit is 25, 50, 33, 20. So with a lucky chance of 50 and a lucky chance of 25, lucky chance of 33, it seems like Hammer of the Ancients would end up being a good one, but gain 3% more Fury for 5 seconds for each enemy damaged by Hammer of the Ancients, stacking up to 10 times. Okay, so 3% for 5 seconds for each enemy damaged. So that means stacking up to 10 times, that means you're gaining 30% more Fury. And in a large group, it means that... After overpowering with the Hammer of the Ancient, you deal 30% more damage for 5 seconds. Okay, so it's 1% for each point of Fury you had when using it. Okay, let's check upheaval. 20% chance to stun all enemies it damages. If it damages at least 2, you gain Berserking. Berserking is 25% increased damage and 15 movement speed. Lasts up to 5 seconds. And then dealing direct damage to an enemy with a skill that is not upheaval causes your next cast of upheaval to deal 3% increased damage, stacking up to 10 times. So that means if you use 10 skills before you use upheaval, you could potentially throw upheaval through the fucking roof. Dealing direct damage with Rend extends the duration of vulnerable on enemies by 2 seconds. Hold on, that doesn't say anything about vulnerable. Them being vulnerable. Increase damage to vulnerable enemies. Four Fury per enemy hit, leading damn near into an almost endless spree of Rend at that point. That just extends the duration of vulnerable. So you basically, you keep them vulnerable and you deal increased damage to vulnerable rather than getting more Fury. To a maximum of 20 Fury, Fury cost being 35, you are going to run out of it. It's not viable, so Violent Rend would be it, and I think Rend would actually be the better option because of the bleed damage. So let's go ahead and hit that then. See, that'll be the next thing I learned right there. Battle Bash. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Battle Bash. Alright, so we're gonna continue with Rend for right now because it does seem like it's gonna be the best option for us. Just to double check through here. Crates, give me that gold.
I'm low on food.
Bye-bye. So yeah, Rend seems to be one of the better options for it. So, really well. If I did that right, it would have been one Rend, not 2.
fury.
Yeah. That's probably the only downside to a barbarian is your fury does not stay there long. You do end up either losing it or using it. Both. You end up using and losing it if you just don't do anything long enough.
I need more fury.
I'm gonna come here.
I'm not ready.
Okay.
I don't have enough fury.
Yes, yeah, I don't know the barbarian well enough to be able to know the cone damage that happens with rend. Or the area, the cone area. And I wish I had some cleave. Any of the other basics have like a cleave to it? That's a lunge forward and strike an enemy. It's bash an enemy. I feel like that would be... I don't know. Well, we're about to find out with this damn boss. How effective rend really is. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3.
I'm out of fury. Don't have enough fury.
Yeah, still don't have a damn two-handed bludgeon upgrade, so I guess there's that. Okay, I had higher hopes for that.
Not while I'm in town.
Not while I'm in town.
You've returned.
See, and the
old
problem with
ruins are
that,
clear.
with losing your fury is you can't be prepared for something like this when it just randomly hits.
I need more fury.
You have to like prepare for it and be ready.
I need more fury.
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them.
Light
Light
willing.
Madman.
All right.
Blood petals. Like the ones I was fed. Is this real? You, Kola? You came too. Thank the light.
So go ahead and throw that on. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you claim these altars of Lilith, because if you haven't claimed it, it gives you bonus stat points. You know, like strength, intelligence, willpower, dexterity. I can't remember exactly which one this one gives. But if you have already claimed it, it gives you bonus XP, and it makes it a little bit easier on you for leveling up and whatnot. Alright, so we do have an extra skill point, but we can't do anything with that yet. What did we say? Where did we want to go with this one? See, but I need to find a way to make them vulnerable in order to get use of that. %10 chance to make them vulnerable. See, I can't operate off that. We're gonna go with that for right now. And then one more, go to that. Bingo. Because I know what I'm about to fight in here, so. Bingo. A ding dong. Alright. So. Yeah, the Barbarian is definitely not my forte. And I'm going to continue to push through with him so that I can offer the best experience for you guys. Just know, I am struggle bussing it right now. It just seems like such a slow game with the Barbarian. He's strong, but damn it if he isn't slow. That's just not fair.
I'm low on
I must
fury.
wait.
Na 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 na. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with a Barbarian. We're gonna figure it out though. I'm probably gonna do some research. Cause Barbarians definitely are not my forte. I'm gonna go to the one person I know that knows Barbarians. That all Please give me something good in this chest at the back side of the hermit's cabin. Boop boop. Please, please give me something good. Damn it. I mean, the potion is nice, but I was hoping for a blue. Like, pretty, please?
Is anyone here? What are you hiding back here?
Alright.
This close basic. Let's see who is spreading.
I just wish he had a cleave. Like he hit more than one thing. That is literally all I want out of life right now. And I get the only thing that does that right now is the whirlwind, but damn. I want more out of life.
Never thought I'd live to see all this. The angel in our... That's not Linger. Kiyovershad lies just
I
ahead.
know Kiyovershad lies just ahead. You ain't gotta tell me twice. It seems we have made it to Kiyovershad in this episode, so... You know.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then cast it into
Pride.
As the fire burns the wood, so too will the light. Good.
Dumb. That extra fury would increase the amount of times I can use it, so I guess maybe it is beneficial because I'm seeing how quickly it is
So,
dwindling,
what did you write on the... I'm off to the dry step.
and it would
Something
keep
about
me.
hubris or
It would allow me to
pride,
use it more
tattoos,
than twice,
Way back.
provided that I hit enough enemies with it. But
This pup thing is practically cruel.
if I hit just 2, it would allow me to do it a third time.
Wait. The old man sold me this too.
So it may be beneficial to use that one just because
All the same.
the 8 that it would generate, I think it's just 8 that... What? I'm gonna have to learn that. 4 fury per enemy hit. Yeah, so if I only hit 1 each rend, essentially, that would give me 8, allowing me to do a third rend.
Sometimes our path.
So, per se, that could be exactly what I need. Like, just to stay ahead, that may be all I need. Alright, well. Well, I appreciate you guys for sitting here and watching me struggle bust it out with this Barbarian And then it gives me that expertise tab, and now I feel even more struggle bus about it. So I'm going to do a little bit of research on it. I'm going to get some answers so that I can better explain to you guys. And we will catch you next time. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And goodbye!